Ringakau, Ringakau.
Hi, this is Manamela. You're watching Ringakau on Rising Sun TV on channel 504 on Starsat decoder.
Ringakau, Ringakau.
Sanibonani to everyone that is watching this lovely show, and this is your boy B Umfanaga Boysens, and this is your lovely show called Ringakau. On this show today is Koketso Manamela, all the way from Soshanguve. She's a plus size model. She comes from Soshanguve, coming to our studio to come check us out, telling us more about the plus size model lifestyle. So if you want to find out more about the show, stay tuned. The numbers is going to be on the screen for us to come to your place. You can call us, Facebook, check our page, Ringakau. But for manje bafethu, awuthi sibambe kanjalo, siyisihloko. Welcome back to this lovely show called Ringakau, and this is your boy B Umfanaga Boysens, the one and only. You know, you're watching us from Rising Sun TV, channel 504. If you don't have a Starsat, make sure that you get the own Starsat buffet. Today on the show's Pete and Mrs. Koketso Manamela, all the way from Soshanguve. She's Miss Cavelisha, South Africa. She's going to be unpacking ukuthi ubani. Ithi ngamthengise buffet because manje imthengise aneke ngisathola yonke into engifuna ukuyizwa ngayo. My sister kunjani?
Njani B?
Ngiyabonga, my sister. You know, I'm so honored on having you on our studio.
Also here, I'm so pleased for the invitation and just to come here on the studio. It's a great pleasure, hey?
I see you doing great things, big moves.
I'm trying, hey? I'm pushing every day. I'm putting my feet on the ground and on the journey to the finale for Miss Everybody South Africa finals.
Things are happening.
Yes.
So tell abantu abamamele lapha ekhaya ukuthi nababukele ukuthi ubani Koketso.
Well, Koketso Manamela was born in Mamelodi. I grew up in Mabopane and I'm now residing Soshanguve. So I'm Miss Everybody South Africa finalist 2021 and the finale will be on the 28th of May 2022 at Hilton Hotel.
Okay.
So Koketso Manamela is very outgoing, outspoken, and I relate to people of all different levels. I have studied National Diploma in Language Practice and I'm currently studying project management. I love soccer, I love listening to current affairs because I believe that I should be kept updated.
Mm-hmm. So when you say you love soccer by watching soccer, you love soccer because of you can play soccer?
No, I just love looking at it. I also have my favorite team.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no, that's nice, that's nice. So Sister Cox, you coming all the way from Soshanguve, coming to Jozi on our studios.
Yes.
Small world,
yes.
You know. So tell us more about the journey that you're facing as a woman on this beauty pageant industry.
Well, the journey that I'm facing right now is that I've been involved and I've been engaging with a lot of media houses.
Okay.
I also engage with schools, doing awareness in schools about body shaming and bullying, just to make an awareness that we've got an alarming rate of body shaming and bullying, not only in schools, but also in our homes, in our societies and communities. Also in the workplaces. So body shaming and bullying is a very serious challenge that we're facing in our society. And also this journey for Miss Everybody South Africa, it tells the women out there, the South African women, everybody out there, girl and a boy child, to embrace their body sizes, their body shapes, their skin tones, and also to make people aware that beauty is limitless. It doesn't matter what age you are, what height you have, what skin tone you have. It says beauty is limitless. So what we're trying to do is that, you know what, as a person, if you have a dream, you have to portray it to our society and the community and South Africa at large. So Miss Everybody South Africa, it says no to body shaming and bullying. So we are an anti-body shaming and anti-bullying society.
That's deep.
Yes.
So anti-bullying, anti-body shaming.
Correct, yes.
Wow. You know what you're cooking, it's serious, I don't want to lie. So in terms of appreciation, the people from your hood, how do they appreciate the craft that you have with your hands? How do they feed from it, or how do they get it, or what dynamics do they take or learn from what you're doing?
The community has been absolutely amazing because Miss Kevi Body South Africa opened the voting lines whereby it opened to the public. They said the public should vote for us, you know. So it was a period of a month whereby we had to vote. They had to vote for their favorite contestants, and I was voted with most votes in all the 10 contestants, so I became number 1 with most votes. So the community has been actively involved in this journey with me. They've been very supportive, I'm telling you. Not only the people from Pretoria or Soshanguve and the neighboring townships, the 9 provinces at large, because I saw on my social platforms people supported me, even the people that didn't know me, like, you know what, personally, but the support out there. And also they also came back to me and said, you know what, you are thanking us, we like to thank you because you were also pushing the brand, you know. I stayed very humble, I stayed very grounded with them, and each day was a hustle. So the support has been absolutely amazing.
No, great, my sister. So since you're pushing independently, or you're pushing with an agency, or you're pushing as a collective from the community, or what's so on, my sister?
No, I'm pushing as an individual. I don't have any agent, and I'm working with my community and the people at large, South Africans, and also media houses, just to promote my brand and Miss Kevi Body South Africa. So I don't have a specific agency that says, you know what, today we are booking an interview with you, TV interview, newspaper interviews, you know. It's just that the exposure that I got from this pageant, it's very huge, you know. It's so amazing. So each day for me, it's an approach from different media houses, such as you guys, things like that. I've been getting a lot of exposure ever since this pageant.
I've been seeing your Facebook, I've been seeing your Instagram. You've been busy, you know.
Yes.
I've seen a few radio stations that you've been tapping into, a few online outlets, media outlets, a few digital magazine, analog magazine. You've pushing, my sister. You know what? I'm inspired. I hope everyone that is watching Makai, you're getting inspired from the lady. You're getting the inspiration that you need, because you know what? Like I always said on the show, hard work beats talent. If you are talented and then you relax over your talented, if you're not working, you're not gonna get it. But if you're working harder than your talent, you will extremely get it 10 times. But nevertheless, my sister, you know, how's the vibe in Soshanguve? I've never been that side, you know.
Soshanguve is a very great township. It's very, you know, it's busy, hey? It's, you know what, you can sense the energy around people. We are, you know what, we working together. It's home, you know. You feel at home. Whenever obatla siphatlo, resibitsa siphatlo ko Pitori. Ke kota, libitsa kota lona. So rona ko Pitori re bitsa siphatlo ko re wetse ke nne go very convenient. So it's basically home, you know what. You feel, you know, welcomed, and the environment there. And we also have, you know, a lot of people that are in the industry, and we're supporting each other, and it's basically great there. Yes.
No, I'm so inspired, my sister, you know what. But Bafetu, we're still with Koketso, Miss Cavalicious. You saw for yourself. If you haven't seen her pictures, you don't know what you're looking at. But Sibambe Ganjal, you know what? Toro, see you guys. Welcome back to the Break Buffet. I hope you're still enjoying this lovely show, you know, called Ringakau. The one and only show where you watch it only on Rising Sun TV, channel 544 Buffet. Get your own Starsat decoder if you don't have your Starsat decoder. But nevertheless, I'm still with Madam Koketso, all the way from Soshanguve. When I would support them for. Check from the stands, the lady from Mamelodi, they came on our studio. Now it's the lady from Soshanguve to come show love. Hi, Bafetu. When it comes to empowerment, My sister, I'm still happy on having you on the studio.
Yes, please.
Let's talk. As engage, my sister. I saw last week you said you were busy with school motivations.
Correct, yes.
So basically you do motivations.
I do motivations. I've been booked recently because this coming weekend, Mother's Day, I've also been booked for this church. It's a Christianity platform whereby I'll be a guest speaker there.
Oh.
So yes, we'll be celebrating Mother's Day, and I also went to a school whereby I was doing an awareness about body shaming and bullying, because like I said earlier on, body shaming and bullying, it's a very serious issue. Learners can bunk classes, can bunk school, not go to school, and some of them even drop out from school because they get bullied, they get body shamed according to their skin tone, and sometimes also according to how they perform in classes. We're not the same, we're not the same intellectually, so you'll find that Koketso maybe it's a bit slow when coming to academic, and you get bullied at school. And also body shaming in our homes. Hey, Koketso is now no longer 26, wearing size 26. I'm now wearing size 40. People bully you. They say, oh, you used to look great with size 26. You're no longer looking great. So that's body shaming, that's bullying. And it also takes away one's self-esteem.
Self-esteem, that it makes you to have a low esteem when it comes to
exactly, and also your confidence, just vanishes, Even in your workplace, you will no longer perform the same like you do, because you know what, being humiliated, being body shamed, being bullied, it's another form of, catastrophe in our communities and our society. So we're looking at those things, just to say we need to work together as a society. We need to love one another, irrespective of our heights, our body sizes, our body shapes, and also our tones.
That's too powerful. That's too empowerment. So for a lady that is watching Osemakai, that Magasbeg is speaking or is always surrounded by people, it's either my friends or Banpasacharati, but how do you advise one? Let's say if confidence get back. How do you, as Miss Cavalicious South Africa, because you are the face, you are the one that's representing South Africa with this Miss Cavalicious concept, you understand? This multimedia industry that you're in. So how do you advise one, which you know what, in Tanasekai, Bodwan, Siswan, this is what you need to do, 1, 2, 3, for you to get your confidence back. How do you do that? And can you advise it to the people that are watching at home?
Well, the advice that I can give to the viewers out there, to somebody who's feeling, uncomfortable according to how they look like, because definitely we're not going to look the same. That's the fact. I will say you must stay positive. If you have a dream that says, you know what, I can become anything that I want to become, be it a scientist, electrician, you want to be a model, but you think, you know what, I'm not good enough. Stay there, be positive, you must have that self-confidence, because B can come to me and say, be confident, Koketso. It needs to start with me. It's not easy, but you know what, as a person, you have to make a decision about your life and say, I'm going to go there, I'm going to be whatever that I want to be. Because, for instance, myself, I love modeling at an early age. Since I was young, I was doing beauty pageants. And later on in life, we realized that things were different, to be a model, you had to look a certain way, you had to be tall, you had to have a certain skin tone, you had to have a certain body size and body shape, and that confidence of being a model, slacked. But I came to senses and said, one day I'm going out there, I'm going to portray who I am. I love modeling and I want to share my skill and all my capabilities with other women out there. So my message to the people out there who have low self-esteem, who are uncomfortable in their body sizes and body shapes, is to go there, stay away from negative people, and believe in yourself, because you know what, you attract the universe.
Well said, my sister. You know what? I hope everyone that is watching Lapemakaya, you got the message, you got inspired from what Koketso is saying. If you got low esteem, because you don't need low esteem if you know yourself within yourself, if you know your personal spiritual level, if you understand then you're not gonna shame. But my sister, before we go to the break, the topic of the day, I'd like us to talk about body shaming, because when you say you go to motivate people out there, you talk about body shaming, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so mfuna ukuthi step kuyo kahle the body shaming, talk about it, but kanjalo sisibambe. Guys, to everyone that is watching, I hope you're learning. Like I always said, hands uvula indlela, vula amehlo. Please take notes ufunde, because this is Ringakau. It's a show where we talk our mind and views, siyafundisana, siyabuyisana. But ithi ngibambe kanjalo. See you guys just after the break. Out Jike Toro.
Ringakau, Ringakau.
Welcome back to this lovely show called Ringakau, a show where we talk our mind and views, only on Rising Sun TV, channel 544, on your Starsat decoder. You still watching Ringakau, and this is your boy B Umfanaga Poisons. Buffet, I'm still with the lovely Koketso, Miss Kevelicious. Buffet. We spoke. I hope Uzwile Magat motivate. I hope you took notes. But nevertheless, the topic of the day is a body shame. If you feel ashamed of your body, this is the time whereby you need to take notes of what we're going to be talking about. You don't need to feel ashamed of your body. You don't need to feel ashamed of yourself. But Sister Koketso, let's talk about body shame, my sister. I heard you said you've been going to school to go motivate kids about body shame. So, how do you motivate or how do you inspire umuntu that's fat? That's ostudle lokshini whereby bayamgwara. I need the cyberbullying, there's school bullying, there's a person who post my pictures work on social media because of
Yes.
There's umuntu, maybe he's not well shaped body yake, so ufila blind in your body yake. There's umuntu maybe umfishane bloma nabantu abade ufila. So how do you empower umuntu onjalo, since when you on the modeling agency department?
Yes, that's a very, that's a very great question out there. Body shaming, like I said, it's a serious matter in our society. When I go there, I go with the mentality of restoring one's pride, restoring one's self-confidence, because somebody out there, is sitting and saying, kisdudla, understand, kisdudla, I'm not looking great in front of people, things like that. I can't be a model, you see. That's when Miss Kevi Body South Africa enters now. It says beauty is limitless. Ne? However, Miss Kevi Body South Africa doesn't promote obesity or people to leave themselves and just to relax, because part of the journey they gave us an exercise to all the contestants. They said, we're going to give you a week to do the skipping. So the week started with small skips, Monday started with 2 to give us a chance, and it also increased. So they are saying we also promote healthy living.
Okay.
You see, we don't encourage people to be obese and obesity. So they're promoting healthy living. We must take care of ourselves and things like that. So even when I go to schools, I also tell them about the healthy lifestyle and also healthy living. And to somebody who's there, who are body shamed according to their height, or when you know what, you are short, how can you be a model? Because I'll give you an example. During my campaign for voting lines, online voting, you know, I used to go out there. I used to go to the CBDs. I used to go, you know, to the events and ask people to vote for me. People will check you. People will check you and, you know, check. I'll say, hello B, this is Miss Kevi Body South Africa finalist. I want you to vote for me. This is what I'm doing. We've got a voting, online voting. So can you please vote for me? Then people will look at you. Ooh, kamukaba oh. You get my point. And then some of them will look for your for the curves. They wanted to see the physical curves and things like that. However, that's why Miss Kevi Body South Africa, it only says we must preach, you know, for a peaceful environment in our societies. We must say embrace one another according to how they look like. Just because of Mutuki slender, it doesn't mean that just because Motuk is doda, that person is not supposed to be my friend. So Miss Kevi Body South Africa, it says no to body shaming, no to bullying. And you also raised a very serious point about cyberbullying. You know what, I wish that we've got a platform, especially on social media and everything, because media has very powerful contribution to the society and everything. It can either break you or make you. You see, yeah. So I've seen we've got a lot of cyberbullying. You know, people have been, you know, categorized according to how they look. You know, and forgetting that sometimes we were not born the same sizes, the same heights, the same skin tone. People will make fun of how people look like, which is a serious issue, which is a serious matter, you know. Hey, why would you rub in something like that, knowing that, you know what, God created us differently to be what you are, you know. However, the message that I want to give somebody out there, because they've been bullied according to how they look like, you know, stay strong. You know, it starts with you. Just stay strong and say, you know what, if you are Koketso and you are very short, and say dynamite comes in a small package. Yeah. That's what I always preach, you know. Then prove people, you know, wrong and say, you know, I might look short. You know, I might look short in the room, but I'll be the elephant.
I'll be the tallest person.
I'll be the tallest person. It starts inside. It starts in within. You know, have that undying dream that I used to have, and say, you know what, one day I'll be speaking to B, you know, in the TV show, things like that. Have that dream, and it will automatically happen.
Yes, you know what, my sister, you've said a mouthful. I hope to everyone that is watching there, I hope to everyone that is watching that you're learning, you're taking notes, you're listening to what we were talking about. And that was Miss Koketso. My sister, before you leave, sell yourself. Where can people find you? For instance, what's your Facebook page, WhatsApp, if you want to share your numbers, just hold your numbers. Then to a person that's out there that wants to engage with you, Uzokton, my sister.
Absolutely, thank you, B. I'm also running a drive. It's a Kevi Ops drive, whereby I'm asking the community to contribute basic essentials for boy and a girl child. So I'm available on social platforms. Instagram, I'm Koketso_Manamela 53. My Facebook account, Koketso Manamela, and my Facebook page is Miss Kevi Body South Africa finalist 2021 Koketso Manamela. That's where you can reach me, and if you've got any contribution to the drive that I'm driving to the community to contribute to our schools, to the society, it includes sanitary towels, unisex school shoes, deodorants, and also teeth brush and teeth paste. So that's where you can reach me on my social platforms.
I know. That's going on, my sister, and I'm humbled that you came to the studio, and I give thanks. To everyone that is watching, you heard the Facebook, you heard the Instagram. Just engage with the lady.
She's pushing a CSI project with the community through beauty pageant. Just support. If you are watching, you know that you've got the plug or the support. Just support the lovely lady. Uzwile utheni, ufuna ama-sanitary pads, ufuna ama-deodorant, ufuna just a toilet that she can take and pass it to the next people. But asibambe kanjalo, awuthi sijike itoro, siyabuya bafethu siyisilolo. See you just after the break. Ringakau, Ringakau, Ringakau.
Welcome back, Bafet. I hope you enjoy the show. I hope you've learned. I hope ufundile when it comes to the lovely show called Ringakau. And this is your boy P. Umfanaga Boys. You heard the lady Koketso telling you more on what is happening, the hardship and the struggle, what they face when it comes to ama curvilicious model. But Bafetu, nevertheless, stay tuned. This is your boy P. Umfanaga Boys. If you want us to come to your place, don't worry. Just check the number on the screen. It's 063 514 1764. Just call us or WhatsApp us, then we'll make sure we engage with you. This is season 1, the 11th to 12th episode. We're almost done with the season, Bafetu. I hope you enjoy the show Ringakau, only on Rising Sun TV, channel 544, on your Starsat decoder. But Bafetu, asibambe kanjalo. Catch us on Facebook, Ringakau. Catch us on Instagram, Ringakau. Ne-Twitter, Bafetu, siphethe Ringakau. But athi sibambe kanjalo. See you guys, same time, same place, next week. Adios.
Ringakau.